Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And this video I'm going to be talking about why I'm getting the PS5 in 2023. So as we know, it's difficult to get a PS5 at all, at least at base price, because I've seen these things at 700 in secondhand stores, secondhand, and they're selling for more than brand new at base price. Ridiculous. Well, the games that have been shown for coming out this year don't really do it for me. The reason I'm getting in 2023 is just because at that point, the games that they've shown they're going to be coming out that year, very few, but the games that they have shown, really hyped for it. Also, I think it's a good time when I do eventually get at that point. I feel as if there's going to be a nice library of games to play. Maybe some kinks have been worked out for the PS5. There are any problems, and maybe some new features as well. But it's mainly would be in the interest of PS5. But it's mainly the games that is the reason I'm doing this. So if I could get in 2022, I'm probably not gonna, even if I could get it at base price. And yeah, it's mainly the games. So this year, what's been announced coming out this year? God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West. You know, well, that's those are the big ones. For example, like should be a perfect reason to get a PS5, right? Thing for me though is that I didn't really enjoy God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn as much as other people. They think the game's a masterpiece. That's fine. That is great. I wish I could enjoy it as much as other people have that really enjoyed it. I just couldn't. I just couldn't get into them. So, but for the games that have been announced in 2023, well, some for 2022, some in 2023. But the reason to say 2023 is because, first of all, Spider-Man 2 has been announced for 2023. Wolverine, I think, is for 2022, and Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic remake. I don't think that's been announced. Doesn't have a date yet, but yeah, those three, those are the games I'm really hyped for that I'm looking forward to out of any other game. And the funny thing about these games is that they haven't even been like there's no gameplay. They haven't shown any gameplay as of this moment. So yeah, I hyped about games that haven't shown any gameplay, which is the main sort of main factor in if you want to get a game or not. So that's the funny thing. But yeah, I'm just really hyped for it. And since I'm more hyped for Spider-Man than the rest, I think it's mainly because we got two Spider-Man games, so we know what to expect. So yeah, love the Spider-Man games. Really looking forward to this one, and I really want one of these games to be my first PS5 game. I think that's really important as well. That the first game you play on a next generation console should be a memorable one. Like for my PS4, when I got PS4, first game I played was Killzone Shadowfall. It was not a game. Not really memorable. I don't remember a thing about it to this day. But yeah, that was my first because I got it early, so wasn't much available. So yeah, I had to make do with that. But for the PS5, yeah, I do want my first game to be a very memorable one, and I think Spider-Man 2 is the best one for that. This could change. After all, the other games could be announced. Anything could happen, really. But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I'm just getting in 2023. I really want that first game to be special, and I definitely think that's the one that's gonna do it. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Wolverine. Since we haven't seen the gameplay, and it's made by Insomniac, and since we don't know what kind of gameplay is going to be involved, so that could take over Spider-Man. Who knows? But yeah, and there's also Star Wars, which I freaking love. Knights of the Republic. Actually replay it. It's one of the few games I actually go back to every now and then just to replay it because I love it so much. And seeing a remake, that's amazing. But I don't know what kind of remake it's going to be since it's from a very early 2000s game. Is it going to retain the same gameplay as before, or is it going to go for something different? Who knows? Go see some gameplay for that. But just seeing that trailer, man, it was good. It got me it made me gasp. Like I was like, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that's the main reason. And the other reason I talked about, like maybe kinks will get worked out, maybe a new Game Pass sort of equivalent, something like that. Who knows? But yeah, that's also like a bonus really on the side of getting a console much later. But yeah, it's mainly the games and making my first game the most memorable one. That's mainly it. But yeah, for others, other games could be, they have other plans for where their first game wants to be or what the games they want to play. I know Demon Souls and Ratchet and Clank are. I think those right now, if I were to get a PS5, those are the only two games that I'm looking out for. Um, but yeah, I just don't think it's worth getting the PS5 just for them to. So when I get a PS5, I mainly want it for next gen. Get for current gen. It's current gen now for current gen games, for actual PS5 games, like games that are on the PS4 as well, but have some bonuses for the PS5, like higher frame rate and all that, resolution, maybe some smoother controls. I mean, I mainly want it for the full power of the PS5. Games that utilize the full power of the PS5. So yeah, that's why I'm weighing out. So and yeah, just Demon Souls and Ratchet and Clank are the only ones that that do it for me. If I were to get it now, but yeah, still best to hold off. And the plus side, games that have come out that would have come out by then probably drop down in price, which is also a plus. So yeah, that's the reason I'm just holding off from getting one. So maybe I might get 2023, maybe around Christmas or birthday. Not quite sure, but it'll be like late 2023. And yeah, that's my reason. So tell me what your reason is when I decide to allow comments, because I probably will disable them now. So yeah, and I'll see you guys later.